Morning. Today I am working on building myself a pantry. Now we have 4 bedrooms here in our house, but we have an office too. And my laundry room is right off my kitchen, but I don't have a proper pantry. So what I've decided to do is in the office, take my walk-in closet in here and turn it into my pantry. It's in a room that's inconspicuous and out of the way, and it's not one of the bedroom closets, and it's not gonna impede my laundry room, which is right off my kitchen, which is really where my pantry should have been, but this house wasn't built for homesteading kitchens. So this is going to be interesting because I've never built anything like this, but I think we can do it. So I've come in here and removed everything that I had in here. And I've ripped out the carpet because I want to put some LEP flooring down. The rest of the room is carpeting. Because if I have any spills, I want to be able to clean it up without any issue. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this kind of shelving several rows down, or if I'm going to use solid wood ones. I haven't decided that. I don't think I'm going to go up any higher, but my dad installed these, and so I know they're really good and secured. And as it happens, where he put his screws tells me where the studs are, because he was really good at finding the studs and putting in securely. So this is my project right now, and I'm super excited about it, to have a walk-in pantry, a proper pantry, even though it's in the other end of the house. So my living room is full of the stuff that came out of that closet, in the process of sorting all of this now to see what I'm going to keep and what I'm not going to keep, what's usable, what's not usable. I have a bunch of camping stuff over here, mattresses, etc., pump, all of that. And so what I've done with my guest bedroom is I'm cleaning out the closet in here to see if there's anything that can fit in here that was in the office closet to make room for my pantry. So all of that stuff is on the bed all around. And I'll be sorting a bunch of stuff. Of course, all these canning things will be going into my pantry. Anything that has to do with food, all my jars, all of those things. And so I think that I'll be able to find some room in this closet to put some of the overflow stuff that's in the living room. Good morning. Happy first day of Roll Your Clocks Back. It is the 2nd of November, and it's a nice chilly morning, and we are out here just checking on the garden, tending to things, gonna plant some more beets. I got some more squash and zucchini. It comes in quick, and I'm trying not to let it get too large. Zucchini plants have gotten huge, and they're producing well. There's some more coming. Be ready by this afternoon or in the morning. My broccolis. Over here, my pak choy. My peppers. Green beans are taking off. We're gonna hit all this stuff with nitrogen today. Lettuces. Cabbages. Collards. And all that good stuff. The carrots are doing really well over there. So when the dehydrator cannot hold all your moringa, you hang it up on the window. Seems to be drying pretty well. I have a bunch of moringa in here, along with the blossoms, if you can see it. I have it in the other room as well, and I have it back here in my pantry. All of the other moringa that I had it spread out on the table, and I went to pick it up to hang it up like these others, and it just kind of fell apart. So what I did was, I couldn't keep it on the table. I brought it in here and put it on these towels so that there would be some air circulation around on the top and on the bottom. And it's doing pretty well. I don't know that I'm going to have to put any of this stuff in the dehydrator. I might for ha-has, but that would be a lot of dehydrating rounds. So we're going to see how this works. Happy Friday! It is the 7th of November. At least I'm in the same week as where I started the video, which was on the 2nd. But it's been a week and I never did finish this vlog. So today that's what I'm gonna do. All the greens are growing. These collards are nicely taking off. And we'll have harvestable ones before we know it. These 2 rows right here. They're just so pretty. They're all turning toward the sun that way. And, you know, I've not had much success with purple cabbages, but several of them sprouted when I seeded this time. So I'm happy about that. The lettuces are coming along really nicely. They're growing. This is the Salanova variety, oak leaf and butter leaf of the green and red varieties. The green beans are bushing up. They're starting to grow well and green up. Look at how well the peppers are doing well as well. My pak choi, look at that. They're forming up. They're so pretty. And my broccolis are doing well. They're so pretty. I'll check those squash and zucchini in a little while. But the carrots are junglifying. That's not a word. But they're definitely thick. My beets are doing well. You can see some bare spots in there. They didn't all germinate, but we had a friend's dog over and he kind of messed up a spot. So they're not consistently dispersed, but look at these greens. Aren't they pretty? Pretty greens. That's really the selling point for me, is the greens. But the good news is, even though those are not consistently full rows, and of course I got a weed, but you can see the newly planted seeded beets in these 3 rows. This whole row and this whole row, and it looks like they've come up consistently. Let me see if I can give you a better example. You can see these here. And more coming up in the row down there. So that's kind of the update status on the garden right now. Over the past week, everything has really grown a lot, and that's encouraging, because for a minute there it seemed to be taking forever for things to take off, and I kind of worried. But Corey put some nitrogen and potassium on everything, and I think maybe a couple of other things, and they really liked it. We've harvested a couple of times off of this green bean, and there's more. I'm just trying to let them get to size, although that is bigger than it was yesterday when I harvested. So those grow fast as well. And that's always exciting. I don't know, green beans always excite me. I need to harvest those again today. And these green beans, I don't know, I don't remember where. I don't even remember planting this. They are a pole bean. Do you know what those are? I'm not even sure. Look at flower is pretty. But they come out the top. So I'm not sure if they're a picking bean or a dry bean. So I'm going to go ahead and do some weeding out here this morning. It feels nice. It's not really chilly out here, but it's not hot. And it's just after 8 in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for now, and look forward to seeing you guys in the next video and giving you more updates. Hopefully things are going to be a little bit bigger then, and just enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend, and God bless.